Good morning, grade threes. Today we are doing agriculture, and our topic is farm implements and machinery. Farm implements and machinery. So we are going to discuss the machinery or the implements that are used at the farm, the machinery or the implements that are used at the farm, and these are used for different stages in the farming process. We have got soil preparation. The first thing that we do is to prepare the soil, and also cultivation. So soil preparation and cultivation is the first stage, and then we do the planting. After preparing the soil, we do the planting, and after planting, fertilizing. When the crops have grown a bit, we fertilize them. And so we are going to discuss also fertilizing and pest control, and how to control the pests. As soon as the plants are out, they also need to be protected from pests. And then we have got livestock also. We have got also livestock. Remember, agriculture is about plants and animals. So the livestock, what do we use to feed and to protect them? And then we also have got irrigation and harvesting. Irrigation and harvesting. So these are the classes, or we have put the jobs or the work at the farm in categories. We have classified them like that. And most farm equipment fall under these groups. In other words, I am saying for each stage, there are some specific machinery that we use. Okay, let's start with soil preparation and cultivation. What do we use when we are preparing the soil and also cultivation? Who can tell me what kind of machinery can we use? When we are preparing the soil, this includes the digging, tilling the land, and making some lines. What do you think we use? Like for digging, let's say it's a big farm. At home, we've got small farms and we can use a hoe. What if it is big? What can we use? Look at the pictures that I have here, and you can choose which one you think is used for plowing the. Are you seeing Agatha? Agatha, unmute yourself. Okay, Michelle wants to tell us the answer there. Okay, Michelle?
The tractor.
Yes, very good, Michelle. We use a tractor for tilling the land. And also what? There's something there, like the small farmers in the villages, they use it. Okay, they use plows. They use plows. So we can use tractors or plows. Plow, it's Plough. And these plows can also be called ox plows because they use the ox or oxen when they are plowing. How many of us have been in the rural areas? Raise up your hand. Yes, Mel. Have you seen them farming using cows and yes, Mishi? Michelle, what are you saying?
Me,
Okay.
for a little while.
Okay, you haven't seen them plowing. If you go during summer, the rain season, when they are plowing, you will see them using this plow that I'm talking about. So we have said they use tractors, they use ox plows, they can use hoes if it is a small farm, and also harrowing rakes. And harrowing rakes, this is used in the soil preparation and cultivation. Okay, and then the next stage, after preparing the soil, what do you think they do now? They've plowed, removed the weeds, everything, and they've put some lines. What is the next thing now? Next thing, let's say you want to plant maize, and after tilling the land, after digging the land, preparing it and putting some lines, then what do you do next? Oh, I can see you people haven't been doing farming at home, even in the small gardens. Hmm? Okay, the next thing they plant, Michelle, what is happening? You're sleeping there. Okay, so the next thing is to plant, next thing is to plant the seeds. Are we together? Huh?
Yes.
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 And then in some technologically developed farms, they use planters. They use planters. This is a machine, planters. And they plant the crops, plant crops with this implement towed behind a tractor. It is towed behind a tractor. And I said this is used for sowing the seeds in the field. And it is connected to the tractor with a drawbar. It is connected to the tractor with a drawbar, this machine. And then it goes dropping the seeds over the prepared land. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions following these stages. What is the first thing, followed by what, and then after that, what follows next? You are going to be telling me. So we said the first stage is to prepare the land, soil preparation and cultivation, and using machinery such as tractors, ox plows, hoes, and harrowing rakes. And then from there, the next stage we said is the planting itself. And we use, in big farms, they use planters. And for the farmers in the rural areas there, the subsistence farmers, they just use their hands and their legs as they go. Okay, and then after planting, the next stage is fertilizing and pest control. Fertilizing and pest control. The seeds are now out, they've germinated, and we now have got the crops. So now the next stage is to fertilize them and also to control pests. So the equipment that is used here for controlling pests is the what is the material that we use to control pests? We have learned about this one. What is it called? The one that we use to control pests. Pests are small organisms that are found mostly on the leaves of the crops. What we use to spray the crops to control pests. Yes, Agatha. Agatha.
Knapsack sprayer.
Yes, very good. Knapsack sprayer. That's what we use there. So that's the equipment that we use in the controlling of pests. And then next stage, it's no longer about crops now. We are talking about the livestock equipment. How do we take care of our animals that we keep at home? So to make sure animals grow healthy and strong, we protect them from diseases. We protect them from diseases so that we can increase the strength of their bodies' ability to fight diseases. Okay, so what do we use to do that? We use vaccines, and vaccines are medicines. Nick, don't sleep. Okay, vaccines are medicines that are used to prevent animals of different sizes and ages from certain diseases. So how do we apply these vaccines? How do we apply? For example, if it is cattle, how do we apply the vaccines so that they cannot be attacked by diseases? We did this also when we were talking about uses of water. We said cattle, they go for where they can go for kind of swimming. What do we call that? What do we call that? If Micho wants to try. Yes, Michi?
A pond.
It's called what?
A pond.
Yeah, I'm saying what would they be doing? It starts with a D. It starts with a D. Is like I'm saying we want to remove some ticks from the animals because this can cause disease. And how do we do it? And I've said, I've given you some clues that they go to where they kind of swim, and it starts with a D. What is that called? Oh, D-I, Mel. Where are you today, Mel? It's called eh? Dipping. It's called kettle dipping. You have forgotten. Oh, D-I-P-I-N-G. So they go there and they kind of swim. There are some chemicals that are put in that water so that we can remove the ticks from the animals. And they can also be, these vaccines can also be applied through injection. They can inject them, like the dogs, they go to SPCA for treatment. Did you know that?
No.
You didn't know, okay. And then lastly, Lastly, we want to talk about irrigation. We want to talk about irrigation. Okay, irrigation is to water crops in the fields. And if it is a big farm, we water with a can, with a watering can, or with a bucket or a hose pipe. A big farm, what do we use to water the crops? And it is very, very big. Nick, you want to try? It's called what?
Watering can.
A big farm from here, Destiny Learning Center to your home, Nick. I will use a watering can. Mel, don't do that. Do you use a watering can? Yes, Michelle.
No.
Hey, what do we use?
A hose pipe.
Michelle, sure. I walk from your house using a hose pipe. Have you seen, have you passed through tower block there? And they are watering the lawn. What are those called? Those things? What are they called? And they move, watering. If you pass through near them, they water you. What are they called? Hey, yeah, now, yes, Agatha.
Sprinklers.
Yes, sprinklers. That's what they use for irrigation. And we also have got some milking machines. We also have got some milking machines under harvesting. Milking machines. We have got mowers for harvesting eggs and potato harvesters. Also a combined harvester. It's used for harvesting. Okay, and to close up. Okay, after learning these machines for different purposes, they need to be taken care of so that they don't get lost. So they need to be recorded somewhere. What is it called? Where we can record our machinery. What is it called? We learned about this one, where we record that we have got 10 shovels, we have got 2 spraying machines, we have got 10 tractors. Where do we record them? Yes, Mel.
In inventory.
In an
Inventory.
yes, in an inventory record. That's where we write them down. Like if the farmers, if the workers at the farm have taken 10 hoes, then we record that down, and this helps us to keep our machinery safe, and that they are always available. Mel, okay. We have come to the end of our lesson. And don't forget to do your exercise. I've given you the page. It's on page 113. Read again to get your answers from the pages that I've given you. And we'll meet on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later, Nick. Bye-bye. Stanley, so we can't see you in Agatha. Bye-bye. Agatha, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.